Right, so I just cleaned a little bit of this off. There's a nug just sitting on the bedrock. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. Let's have a look. Look at that. Beautiful. Welcome back. So today we're on another adventure up a creek. And a couple of days ago, Leon had a really good day out here. And I'll show you that later, maybe if he lets me. Anyway, we're on our way up the creek. We're going to a little side creek. And hopefully full of gold. It's been raining all night. The water's a tiny bit dirty, but it's pretty bloody crystal, to tell you the honest truth. Probably just a nice little top up last night. Yeah, it's changed a bit since last time I've been here. It's flooded since last time I've been here, so it's interesting to see. Some gravels are moved around, all types of shit. So we'll see what the day brings. Look at that, that's the bedrock. That's incredible. Big quartz veins through that.
It's not like all this shit hasn't been detected and fucking drenched and shit before.
Yeah. So we're making our way further and further up the creek. We're getting closer and closer to where we want to be. And stuff's moved around since the last time we've been here, we can see. So maybe some of these other spots might be worth a look to on the way back. See how we go up further first though. Right, I can see it right there. That's where it come from. Crazy. A few days earlier.
So we're just walking up the creek. I look down in the water here. Have a look at this. Just sitting there in the open. Nugget. So that's the biggest nugget I've ever found. And it was just sitting out in the open. That's insane.
So my biggest nugget is 8.86 grams. And of course, Leon, the cheeky bugger, he beat me. 8.97 grams, you little cheeky bugger, you. So what I've done is I've started right off when Leon got that big nugget. I've got a little bit of gold already. It's not very big, but I think I lost a bit too, so might be a couple of bits of gold in here as I keep working down. I'll find more, but I might just work this side here. Hey. So it started raining again, but I've got a crack here and it's got some gold in it, but it's dirty, so I'm just going to wait a second. I'm going to see if I can redirect the water a bit. The water just seems to be lying the thing a bit like this, push the water over to. I'm going to clean out a bit. Use my legs to refunnel it. Get it cleaned out a bit. Oh, it made a huge difference straight away. Just me putting the water that way. All that's starting to clean out already. I can see my feet. Look. Nice. Nice, Barry. I know there's a bit of gold in here. I saw it before I stopped. But when I cleaned out a bit more, I made a bit of a mess. Now we'll go over it and see how we went. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Righto, so there's a bit in here I can see, but Leon's working just up there, so it's made it a little bit dirty. So I'm just going to chill a sec. I don't think I'll be able to film the recovery of this one because it's too dirty. I can barely see it. I think I'm just going to have to go try find it, pick it out, and I'll show you it on the rock after. That's about the best I can do with this piece. So you can't see shit. If I get real close to it, I should be able to see it, so I just have to try and find it. Wish me luck. There it is, look at it. A few holes in it, not a bad little piece though. And there's a little crack next to it, so I might just have a look at that before I move on. But 2 people working this small feeder made it too difficult, and we kept making the water dirty and hard for each other. So I headed back down to the main creek to see what I could find. So I've come back down the river now, and I've started working a crack in there, and I've already got 2 bits of gold, so my other GoPro's stuffing up again, so I'll try and film it on my phone. But that crack petered out as well, so I slowly started making my way back down the river to see what I could find lower down towards the car. A bit here and a bit there, but nothing special. Gold is nothing like fishing though. You don't throw the little ones back for them to grow, to catch later. You take whatever you can get. Right, so I just cleaned a little bit of this off. There's a nug just sitting on the bedrock. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. Let's have a look. Look at that. Beautiful. Just sitting off on the bedrock, just down there underneath that. Crazy. Just cleaned out this little crack up here. I couldn't see much. I went and got the snuff bottle, could see a little bit of gold. Now I'm back there, I can see a few bits of gold. Oh, well, walking back to the car now, I've got to say that last little pocket completely changed my day. I reckon I got over half my gold in the last 15 minutes then. Yeah, and I was sucking up heaps of stuff that I couldn't really see. So it'd be really interesting to put in the pan and see what I actually got. Mad, real good finish. Went from an average day to an okay day pretty bloody quick then. But it'll be interesting how much gold's actually there. I did suck up a lot I couldn't see, so. C'est la vie, time will tell. Won't lose this gold this time, hey? Haha. That's not a bad little haul there. Definitely not a record, but you know, any day you find gold is a pretty bloody good day. A few nice pieces here. one bigger bit, I suppose. It looks bigger when you zoom in, doesn't it? This is the bit I found on the bedrock. Nice and chunky, not huge, but a bit of thickness to it. And this is my favourite bit. This bit came out of the last pocket. It's really reefy. That's a cool shape. Not often you find bits of gold like this. Anyway, total for the day. Biggest bit, 0.18, which is a bit smaller than I thought it would have been. The bit I found up the feeder, well, that comes in at 0.13. You know, with all the extra little bits, it might end up all right. So I put the thing on, tear it. Let's see what I got. Ooh, 0.9. Not bad, nearly a gram. Look, with the price of gold, that's fuel and that's profit. That's a good day. Oh well, see you next time, guys. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I appreciate it. Winks out.